Hey y'all, it's Lindsey. I am working to be consistent with all aspects of my health. My diet has been dialed in for about 8.5 years at this point. I get a little off-centered with that, overdoing the pecans, pepper jack cheese, and pepperonis. But I have reined that in and I'm doing really, really nicely with my food choices. I've also committed myself to staying consistent, flexible, but consistent on my movement piece of the health equation. I have been exercising diligently. It's not perfect. I'm still working through form. I'm still working on developing what I like to do. And I think that is a big piece of the puzzle. If you like what you're doing for exercise, it is much easier to get yourself to exercise. So this is days 2 through 7 of me trying to show up for me. It's day 2. I'm going to rebound for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then I'm going to do a plank for as long as I can. Yesterday afternoon, after we had done a lot of things, I decided to weed one of our flower beds. So the backs of the glutes are on fire. I'm not too sure how that's going to go. But yeah, this is what we're doing. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's go. All right, time for planks. Okay. We're going to call it right there. I'm a little warm and I need some electrolytes. Oftentimes people can get overwhelmed and become weary following a healthy lifestyle. I like to share videos that are what I eat in a day videos, different health related topics that I'm working through, and recipes, along with this exercise piece of the puzzle here on YouTube, so that you can see it done in a daily life and feel like you're not alone doing this. If you haven't already, I would love to have you subscribe and stick around. It's day 3, and I thought I would change up the angle here. We're going to do the exact same thing that we've been doing the past 2 days, just because I just need the consistency right now. Let's go. 15 minutes in, time for planks. It is day 4 of me just trying to be consistent. It's going to be another 10 to 15 minutes on the rebounder and then holding a plank for as long as I can. Yeah, I think I'm going to slowly start changing it up, but I just wanted to prove to myself that I have the capacity to be consistent. So let's do today. I'm not really sure why, but some days feel way harder than others. Today was a harder day. Got some salty electrolytes. That's good. I don't know if maybe it's like the humidity level in here is much higher, but it definitely doesn't feel as easy as it did yesterday. Womp, womp, womp. Okay, time for planks. Day 5, and we're gonna do another 10 to 15 minutes on the rebounder, followed by a plank held for as long as I can. I think that yesterday I was struggling because of allergies, and my eyes, they're just so tender right now. Let's just do this. All done, 15 minutes. I'm gonna have to put a fan out here or something just because it is very still air here in the garage. Got some electrolytes. It's endless summer. So it's like a strawberry lemonade flavor. Let's reset for a plank situation. It is officially day 6. We are going to do the same thing that I've been doing for the past 5 days on repeat. So approximately 15 minutes on the rebounder and then holding a plank for as long as I can. And I think what we're going to do is after we've accomplished a full week of this is just try to switch it up from that point forward. But I'm not sure what to. I need to make some decisions regarding that. I'm not going to be wearing shoes today because personally, I do not enjoy wearing shoes. I just don't. I've always been kind of a barefoot person, and I only wear shoes because it's required in society. But I'm going to go barefoot today. I do rebound often without shoes. It just feels good. I feel like I have much better stability with my toes being able to just like, and also I don't require any kind of like arch support or anything of that sort. And with the rebounder being so low impact, that part is not really a concern. So we're gonna go shoeless today. Be forewarned. All right, that was 15 minutes down. I said it yesterday or maybe the day before, but I do need to go and dig up a fan because the humidity level and the heat are, they're doing their best right now. I've got some electrolytes. Side note, every time that I hop out here, I am almost always listening to a podcast or watching a YouTube video. So if you see me kind of looking down and over there, that's kind of what I'm watching. It kind of helps my brain to focus on something rather than just like thinking about what am I going to do next and then overthinking that process. That's something that I tend to do a lot of. That's overthinking. So I kind of like to, just watch something informational or watch a vlog of somebody's or something to that effect so that I'm not overthinking in my own head. I know a lot of people really appreciate the opportunity to like just think and be caught up in their thoughts. I am never not caught up in my thoughts. So there's that. Also, if you prefer music, totally awesome. I tend to like mentally just sort of go off on little rabbit trails and side quests in my mind whenever that happens. Whereas if I'm listening to information or watching a story or something like that, I'm a little bit less likely to veer off, especially whenever it's at 1.5 or double speed. So plank time. It's day 7 and I did not rebound or do planks this morning, and instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on a 2-mile walk with my husband. We just finished dinner. There were other things that I had to get done this morning, so that was more pressing than getting on the rebounder first thing this morning. Day 7 is going to be a 2-mile walk. Habits are built one day at a time. Thank you for joining me on this first week of my challenge to get myself exercising on a consistent basis. I'll see you next time.